It's your boy, The Marvelous Knight, coming at you with another film review. Netflix Originals, new film called Fatherhood, starring Kevin Hart, Alfred Woodward, Deborah Harrahide, I don't know if I'm pronouncing her last name wrong, I'm sorry, Laurel Horry, Frankie Faison. So this film is based on a true story. The character that Kevin Hart plays, Matt, finds himself raising a beautiful little girl by himself because his wife tragically passes the next day after giving birth to their beautiful baby girl. So it's based on a true story. The character that Kevin Hart plays, while he was raising this beautiful girl, he started writing everything in a journal and started journaling the whole journey of raising this little girl until he turned it into a book. And the book was called Two Kisses for Maddie, I think. I know it was called Two Kisses. I don't know what the rest of the title was, but I think it was called Two Kisses. And so the book came out. It was very popular, and I think it was a #1 bestseller at one point. And it was trying to be developed into a film for many years. I know Lifetime was trying to pick it up at one point. Channing Tatum was trying to pick it up as well, and fell through. And in 2019, Kevin Hart got it, and I'm glad he did. Man, Kevin Hart's performance in this film is so damn unbelievable. You, like, the first opening act damn near brings you into tears, and you gotta, like, hold on, that's Kevin Hart? You sure that ain't Will Smith? Or whatnot. But his performance, man, like, Kevin Hart doesn't get enough credit for his acting. This is what sets him apart from other comedians, is that some people on the spectrum don't think he's funny. There's a large group on the other side of the spectrum that do think he's funny, and I'm one of those people. I really do think he's funny. I think he's hilarious. He's one of my favorite comedians. And understandably, like, some of his stuff don't always land or don't seem always as funny. Sometimes he can feel like he's over the top, but regardless of the fact, I do think he's funny. I do think he's a talented actor, and I knew he had range. He showed it in The Upside with him and Bryan Cranston. That was a good film. That was based on a true story as well. But this here was just a emotionally connection, because there was a point in time where I had to be a single dad, and to my son, I was mom and dad at one point. So I resonated with some of the stuff, and I could connect to some of the situations that he went through in this film. So his range in this film is unbelievable. I mean, you look at and you think that somebody like Kevin Hart at his tenure could deliver this type of performance. It blows your mind. And this film, he should get an Oscar for this. This is an Oscar-worthy performance. I don't know if Netflix films ever got an Oscar or whatnot, or if it did, I don't know. But if it didn't, this should be the first Netflix original film that get an Oscar. Because, I mean, they could have put this in the theater. I'm pretty sure it would have did pretty well once people start going and seeing it. I know we're still in the pandemic and whatnot, but damn, this was a pretty good performance. I mean, a single father who has to raise a child on his own, no help, from a newborn baby, the crying, trying to get her to go to sleep, trying to learn the patterns, trying to understand when she's hungry, when she needs a diaper change, and all that. I've been through that, right? And I'm pretty sure a lot of fathers who've been through the same situation could, attest to that and, resonate with that as well. And I mean, it's no easy job. It takes warriors, the power of the father, some would say. And, the world will have you believe that, single moms and, shout out to all the single moms that do, but there are single fathers that are in this same situation that has to go through these type of trials and tribulations. And sometimes they feel like they can't do it. Sometimes they feel like the world is just, and they don't want to quit because they know no one else is going to take care of that, that child. But, I've been there, so I know how. And it was just a good film. It was scratch that. It wasn't good. It was a phenomenal film. And I give this an A+. I recommend anybody, to watch this film if you have not watched it yet. Like I say, this is an Oscar-winning performance from Kevin Hart, and I want to see more. He should have been doing movies like this a long time. And man, just keep it up, man. Sir, clap yourself on the back, because this, you did this. And that's about it. So I don't go into like specific details and stuff like that. It's pretty much self-explanatory if you've seen the trailer. So, this probably be like the shortest review that I've done up under, 10 minutes. But, like I say, I loved it. I love Kevin Hart. I think he's funny. Kevin, a little advice. I don't know if you ever watched this review. You probably won't. But, dude, you don't have to get on the internet and tell these people or whatnot. I know you feel like you have to. Those who think that you're not funny or whatnot, hey, F them. You know what I'm saying? Keep delivering performances and keep putting out material and keep putting out and being your best for the people that do rock with you, the people that do think you're funny, the people, everybody's not going to think you're funny. Hell, I don't think Mike Epps funny. Outside of the Friday movies, I don't think he's funny. I think his last stand-up was pretty okay. He has funny moments in films and stuff, but and it's not knocking Mike Epps. I think he's a talented comedian as well. But me personally, I don't think he's funny like that. I think he has funny moments or whatnot outside of the Friday, movies and stuff. But there's gonna be that. So, you ain't gotta go to how much you sold and this and all that stuff. Because that's just people on Twitter who ain't got no life. Who feel like just cause they can say it and they put it out there. And by you responding to it, it makes them sound like they get to you. And you're a multi-millionaire, do your thing, man. So that's all I gotta say, man. More power to you, brother. Love your work. Keep doing what you're doing. Thank you for delivering this type of film for us fellas and fellow fathers who's been there, and the fathers that are going through that currently right now. This is a great film for Father's Day. I hope everyone checks it out. Like I say, I give this a A+. Thank you. Let me know what you thought of the film. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to the channel. You can check out all the other content that's on there, all the other reviews, and that's it. See you next time. Night out.